Hello everyone, welcome back to Excel Diploma in Civil Engineering channel. Today's class is about chain surveying. Let's learn the basic points in chain surveying. Let's get into the topic. You need to write these definitions in the exam without missing any keywords. Now let's see in general what is chain surveying. This type of surveying is used for measuring horizontal distances. Now let us see what is the main objective or what is the main principle of chain surveying. The main principle of chain surveying is chain triangulation. In this type, the sides of various triangles are measured directly in the field and no angular measurements are taken. In this system of surveying, the area to be measured is divided into number of triangles because a triangle is the only plane figure which can be plotted easily in the field by the lengths of its sides. Let's see how, where, and when this type of operation should be adopted, the precautions to be taken while performing this operation in the field, and how it helps in the real world. Next, when should we adopt this operation? Chain surveying should be adopted when the ground is fairly level, that is, without any ditches or pits, and when the area to be surveyed is small. Next, what is the equipment used in chain surveying? So, this is a chain and there are two brass handles present on both the sides, and these are the brass strips present after every filings that indicate 1 meter on each strip. This is a metric chain, and for a metric chain of 30 meters there are 150 links, and for a metric chain of 20 meters there are 100 links. This is a measuring tape. This is an arrow, and you can see there is a pointed end for easy penetration into the field, and this is 4 mm thick, and the normal length between this is 15 mm. This is a ranging rod and offset. Generally these two are provided in black or red and red and white colors, and this is a colored flag present on the top of the ranging rod so that it can be easily seen from a far distance. Generally, ranging rods are used for ranging intermediate points. Generally, ranging rods and offset rods are fixed into the ground by our hands, but these pegs are fixed by using a wooden or iron hammer and project about 4 centimeters on the surface. Generally, a nail is driven on the top of the pegs for exact location. This is a plumb bob. Generally, it is used for centering. These are the cross staff used for setting out right angles. We got a little idea about chain surveying, when it is adopted, and the equipment used. Let's see what are the types of chains and types of tapes used in chain surveying. Coming into types of chains, there are 5 types of chains used: metric chain, engineer's chain, gunter's chain, revenue chain, and steel band or band chain. Let's get into the details. Metric chain. As we have already discussed earlier about this metric chain, let's discuss about rest of the chains. Engineer's chain. As the name itself defines that it is used for all engineering surveys. Its length is about 100 feet provided with 100 links, and the length of each link is 1 feet. Next, gunter's chain. This chain is mostly used for measuring the areas of land used for agricultural purposes, that is in acres. Its length is 66 feet and is provided with 100 links, each link being 0.66 feet. Next, revenue chain. This chain is used for measuring the boundaries, properties, fields, etc. These come under cadastral surveys. It is 33 feet long and is provided with 16 links. And finally, steel band or band chain. The length of steel band may be 20 meters or 30 meters. It is a steel ribbon of width 12 to 16 mm and thickness of 0.3 to 0.6 mm. It is lighter in weight compared to other types of chains. Easy to handle, but only disadvantage is it is easily broken and cannot be repaired in the field. Next, coming into types of tapes. There are 5 types of tapes used: linen tape, invert tape, fiberglass tape, digital memory tape, metallic and steel tapes. Now, let's know them in detail. Linen tape, also known as cloth tape. It does not give accurate readings as it is affected by moisture. Its length is 10 to 30 meters. Next, invert tape. It is available in lengths 20, 30 and 50 meters. It is costly and delicate. Next, fiberglass tape. It is used for measuring short distances. It is made up of fiberglass with PVC coating. Generally, its length is practically unaltered. Next, digital memory tape. It is very easy to operate. It calculates, memorizes, measures, and displays the results in digital form. Our next topic is offsets. What does this offset mean? Offsets are 2 types: perpendicular offsets and oblique offsets. The offsets that are taken perpendicular, that is at 90 degrees to the main chain lines, are called perpendicular offsets. And oblique offsets, the offsets that are taken at an angle other than 90 degrees to main chain lines, are called oblique offsets. Next, coming to stations. Stations are nothing but they are the points that are marked at the starting and the ending of a survey line. Those are called survey stations. And there are 2 types of stations: main station and subsidiary station. Now let's move into selection of station. These are the points to remember. Okay. When you go through the points in selection of station, you will come across some types of triangles like well-conditioned triangle and ill-conditioned triangle. And there is also another type of triangle called ideal conditioned triangle. So, let us know in detail about these types of triangles. Firstly, well-conditioned triangle. The triangles which are nearly equilateral are called well-conditioned triangles. And let's see what's this nearly equilateral mean and what are the angles it should have to be considered as well-conditioned triangle. If the triangles consists of no angle less than 30 degrees and greater than 120 degrees, then it is said to be a well-conditioned triangle. Ill-conditioned triangle. The triangles having angles less than 30 degrees and greater than 120 degrees are called ill-conditioned triangles. Such type of triangles are generally neglected. Finally, ideal conditioned triangle. An equilateral triangle is an example of ideal conditioned triangle having all the equal interior angles. Okay, now let's see what are the survey lines. There are 3 types of survey lines: baseline, check line, and tie line or subsidiary line. Okay, here in the figure you can see the survey lines, and this is the baseline. This line should be drawn. This baseline should be plotted in the center of the area in the field so as to avoid errors. And these are the check lines and tie lines that are perpendicular to the baseline. And this is the main survey line. This also indicates the boundary line. Okay, I think you got some idea about these lines. Now coming to ranging. There are 2 types of ranging: direct ranging and indirect ranging. Direct ranging is also done by eye ranging or line ranger, and indirect ranging is further classified into random line ranging and reciprocal ranging. Okay, you need to perform direct ranging in the field in this way, and these are the ranging rods. And this is indirect ranging. Indirect ranging is performed when a hill or any obstacle is intervening between the ranging points, and like this 2 intermediate points are taken Now you got an idea about ranging and types of ranging. Okay, now just think, while fixing up these ranging rods, how a person can conversate with the other person at a far distance. So for this purpose, some code of signals are used so that the leader at a far distance will be able to understand the instructions given by the follower easily. What are the code of signals used? For example, rapid sweep with right hand signifies to move rapidly to the right. Slow sweep with right hand signifies move slowly to the right. When both hands above head and slowly brought down signifies that the fixing up of ranging rod is correct. And left arm up and move to the left signifies plumb the rod to the left. Finally, both arms extended forward horizontally and the hands depressed briskly signifies to fix up the ranging rod. Next, coming to chaining. There are two methods of chaining, direct method and indirect method. For chaining, as we have discussed that a leader and follower are required in chaining operation, so let's see what are the duties performed by them. Okay, let's see the duties. Here, the leader holds the forward end of the chain and moves in forward direction and places the ranging rods in correct positions by following the instructions given by the follower. Here the follower holds the rear end of the chain. Next, errors in chaining. There are three types of errors: systematic errors, accidental errors, and mistakes. Systematic errors. These errors are due to temperature changes and they are further classified into two types: positive errors and negative errors. When the length of the chain is increased or decreased, these type of errors arise. Next, accidental errors, generally done by humans. Mistakes, these are avoidable. Okay, next, this is a very important topic: obstacles in chaining. There are three types of obstacles: obstacles which prevent ranging but not chaining, obstacles which prevent chaining but not ranging, and obstacles which prevent both chaining and ranging. Hope this video is helpful. For more videos, please subscribe and don't forget to hit the bell icon.